Dromosaur is likely one of the strangest dinosaurs in Magic the Gathering. Mechanically, it's not too weird. 2-3 for 3, it gets +2, -2 whenever it blocks or becomes blocked. And not a very useful or good card by any means. The strangeness comes in what it is, what it depicts. Dromosaur here is some big, bulbous, reptilian-looking creature. The flavor text says, "They say dromosaurs are frightened of dogs, even little ones. There are no dogs in Shiv, not even little ones." What this flavor text means is a little hard to say. It could be that it's saying it kills what it's scared of, and so it's killed all the dogs in Shiv. It could say that it's just not afraid of anything, because the one thing it might be afraid of is not in Shiv. Regardless, this is some armored, I guess, dinosaur from Shiv. The issue I take, though, is that the general body shape looks a lot closer to that of a glyptodon, an ancient Ice Age era relative of the armadillo. Big, armored animal, but this looks a bit more reptilian than that. It's got a reptilian tongue sticking out of the face, a weird bald head. It has some strangely human eyes forward-facing. It's a little creepy.
You are creepy.
These feet are definitely much more reptilian than what we see on Glyptodon, and it doesn't have the length of tail that Glyptodon does, nor the armor and spikes or club on the tail that a Glyptodon might have. However, when you compare it to an armored dinosaur in the group of Ankylosauria, it also is weird. Neither Glyptodons nor Ankylosaurs have this weird bulbous head, nor are either of them carnivorous, as this is somewhat implied to be. The head is closer to that of a Glyptodon, but not quite. The armor is honestly closer to that of a turtle than either Glyptodon or Ankylosaur, but between the two of them closer to Ankylosaur, as Glyptodons form a rather large shell, as opposed to the Ankylosaurs, which have a covering of osteoderms just over top. The Glyptodon's osteoderms instead form into a big shell the way a turtle's does. Ankylosaurs and nodosaurs alike both have a longer tail than this, and spikes on the end of the tail, and spikes jutting out of the side of the body. Furthermore, these feet are much more... honestly, they look more like theropod feet or crocodilian, mostly crocodilian-like feet, though the legs are more upright, like we see on dinosaurs. So what Dromosaur is a Dromosaur. Not to be confused with Dromaeosaur. Dromosaur is just some fictional species of armored dinosaur that seems likely not to be related to Ankylosaurs, so perhaps, seeing as Dimetrodons are counted as dinosaurs in this game, it's closer related to the Dimetrodon, though no synapsid that we have found looks anything like this either. Regardless, I guess it's a fun dinosaur to add to the game, if it has, even if it's not really got any real-world counterpart.
So, where's Eddie?
He said something about being on the verge of an evolutionary breakthrough.
Really?